Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the town of Stoughton, myself, Selectmen McCrispy, Vice Chairman of the Board, Bob Cohn, State Senator Walter Timothy, Ted Phillips, State Representative from Lou Kafka's office is here. I'm here. It's a privilege and honor to welcome Lieutenant Governor Polito here. It's an honor and pleasure to have you, so thank you for coming out on your busy schedule.
My pleasure.
Thank you. I guess we'll give this to you.
Okay.
Well, these two Pam, this has actually been your baby, so I'd love to have Pam McCarthy come up, Economic Development Officer, to talk a little bit about this before we sign this, because Pam has done a great job for this town, so it's nice to see somebody out. And here comes Selectman O'Regan, so on behalf of Selectman O'Regan, welcome. Here comes Pam.
I'd like to thank the Lieutenant Governor for coming out today to sign this important document. I encourage the community to take advantage of signing the community compact with the state. It was a very easy process. It's very good work that the Lieutenant Governor has been doing in making things easier for people like myself. I'm the Economic Development Director, to get things done. This is going to make it easier for me to pursue grants as well as other town officials and staff. And this particular best practice that we've agreed to pursue is for cybersecurity, which, as you know, is extremely important right now. And this is something that's going to help every department in the town as well as the community as a whole. And right after we sent in the application, we were contacted by Mass IT a few days later, and they've already been working on it with our IT staff, with the director, Ryan McGee, and with Trish Shropshire. And it's also made us able to apply for an additional IT grant, which they're also working on. So we're really happy to be able to get this assistance. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Pam. Senator Timothy.
Thank you, Selectman Sousa. And thank you, Governor Polito, and I do mean Governor Polito. Besides being Lieutenant Governor Polito is also our acting governor today, and for many other days. So thank you. We're confident in your leadership. And I'm also confident in the great people of Stoughton and the great people who volunteer in the town of Stoughton. I want to congratulate Chief McNamara in person, our newly appointed police chief from several weeks back. We're looking forward to your installation on Monday night, Chief. But Governor, this is a big day for the town of Stoughton. The town of Stoughton is loaded with hardworking people, and this compact with state government, the cooperation, and thank you, Pam, for your leadership, and thank you, gentlemen, for leading this town. We are going forward in this town with great people, and great things are on the way. And this teamwork with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts is going to go a big way towards making things a whole lot better in this great town. Thank you so much, Governor. And thank you, Mr. Sousa.
Okay, let me just say a
please,
few words
first.
first.
No, absolutely. No, absolutely.
My words are of thanks to all of you. You are part of the public workforce on the local level here in the great town of Stoughton. We thank you for choosing this line of work. You're on the front lines. This is where the people who live here or work here come when they have questions, concerns, maybe frustrations, but they get a lot of their matters resolved right here in this town hall. We thank you. I want to welcome the Chief of Board. Thank you for your public service and leading the cause for public safety in this community, and to all of your counterparts across the Commonwealth, anyone who wears the uniform to protect and serve the people of this Commonwealth, we are enormously grateful for. I want to thank the local officials who volunteer their time as selectmen. I'm sure you spend many hours right here at this table into the evening making decisions about policy and the future for this community. It takes a lot of effort and energy and thoughtfulness. I thank you all for serving. I want to thank Pam. Thank you for discovering that this relationship between state and local government is important, and for taking advantage of this grant opportunity, which will lead to other opportunities, which I will touch upon in just a minute. I want to thank the Senator and Representative Kafka's office as well, and to your counterparts in the legislature. It's a team effort. It's a team effort between the executive office, the legislature, and our friends in local government. And I believe that here in our Commonwealth, the bipartisan leadership that we have is really serving the people of this Commonwealth to a great degree. And we will continue to work together in collaboration, finding that common ground. getting stuff done, as Pam liked to say, focusing on the things that we agree on and can find that common ground on, and not get distracted on the disagreements, because that's when things start to derail and don't get done. I've known the senator from my days when I served in the House of Representatives, so it's a pleasure to be here to work with him today on this compact. And of course, the commitment that you've had to local aid and supporting the resources that are necessary for the cities and towns is evident, and we thank you for your leadership. So I'm pleased to be able to chair the Commonwealth Community Compact for our administration, and my work is informed largely from my days when I served as a selectman in my hometown of Shrewsbury, and from my legislative days, and from my small business background as well. My family's in a real estate and construction business. And what I learned in all of that experience is that best practices matter. Finding the best ways to deliver service and resolve problems is important. That's innovation, right? We have the most innovative state in the country, says Bloomberg now 2 years in a row. But shouldn't state government, shouldn't local government be innovative too in the way that it solves problems and delivers services? That's what this program is all about. First of all, Charlie and I both served as selectmen, so we know that unfunded mandates don't work. So we wanted this program to be voluntary, that this is a program that cities and towns can choose to be a part of. Second of all, we said we have to fund it. We have to provide the resources to the community to be able to achieve the goal stated in the agreement. So it's a voluntary, funded best practices program. You've decided that you want to focus on cybersecurity. Good idea, because everything is connected. The information that the residents share with you needs to be protected, the information you share with each other. So providing that backup and resiliency to all of your information and planning and communication in this community is important. So by signing this compact, though, you not only achieve the best practice that we've listed here, but it opens up other opportunities for you for other resources. For instance, you've already plugged into the additional funding to embed more information and technology into your local government program so you can deliver service and communicate better. It opens up grant programs around regionalization and efficiencies. Maybe there are other communities around you where you can share services and find economies to scale and work on initiatives like that. Maybe you want to take advantage of the Complete Streets program and apply for the best practices around how to find ways to make sure that vehicle, pedestrian, and bike traffic can go and coexist in a safer fashion in parts of your community. Maybe you want to take advantage of the small bridge program. Municipalities have small bridges and culverts that you own and you have to maintain, and they cost a lot of money to do so. You can apply to the small bridge program and find yourself a grant to help pay for these kinds of structures. Maybe you want to get extra points on your MassWorks application. If you have an economic development opportunity in this community and you have a private developer that might have an interest in this community, but you need public works dollars for underground pipes for water and sewer, or a traffic signal, infrastructure that would help make that development possible, that flows through this kind of partnership and this compact that you're signing today. So the message today is that it's a relationship, that we respect one another, we value each other, and that we support one another. And in our administration, we want to make sure that we're fulfilling our promises to you as part of the bargain that we're signing today. That means in local aid that we promised we would increase the amount of local aid by the same percentage growth in state revenues. We've done that in our budgets. It means releasing Chapter 90 funds so that you can put that right into your roads and your sidewalks, and I'm pleased that the House and the Senate have now released the Chapter 90 bill from committee. It will soon get to our desks. We'll sign it and you'll get your Chapter 90 funds in time to begin the spring construction season. It means making sure that we're continuing to fund our schools so that every child in every part of our Commonwealth has access to the very best public schools. I don't know if you noticed, but Massachusetts was ranked #1 by U.S. News and World Report recently. There's a lot of good things happening in this state, but it really boils down to the work that you're doing right here in your town hall, working to make your schools great, working to make this community safe, and working to make sure that there's jobs and opportunities for the people who live here to build a life around. And that's what this compact and relationship is all about. And in our minds, the governor and I promised that we would work hard to make Massachusetts a stronger and better Commonwealth. Well, guess what? We're going to do that through the cities and towns. We're going to do that through the grassroots. And if we can sign these compacts in every single city and town, all 351, we will definitely knit together a stronger Commonwealth. So your lucky number is 266, because this is how many compacts have been signed here in our Commonwealth, and it's been my honor and pleasure to sign every single one. So thank you for joining in the compact. Thank you for what you're doing. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here in this room with these local officials, with our senator, and with all of you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor.
You ready to sign?
I'm ready to sign.
Okay. Your lucky number. There you go.
66,
Your
thank
lucky
you.
pen.
Thank you very much. That's all of you, thank you.
Governor, I think I speak for my colleagues on the Board of Selectmen and everybody in Town Hall, as well as the citizens of Stoughton, in thanking you and Governor Baker for the work that you folks have done and what you're bringing back to local cities and towns that has been long overdue. Like you mentioned, unfunded mandates. The administration is recognized in local government in big ways, and you're continuing to blaze paths for every city and town in the Commonwealth with community compacts. And I would be remiss that if I didn't have the opportunity to finally thank you personally and publicly for the trust that you put in me personally by appointing me to the Community Compact Committee. It was an honor to serve under your administration and your appointment. Thank you on behalf of the people of Stoughton. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Please, sir.